the comms from Pacific that, hey, this isn't our map choice.
That's
Let's
light
just
work,
do
Des.
what we can, pretty much, right?
Dog,
Now
and
it's a little
triple
bit of a
that, if
different
anything.
matter, but
Okay,
as much
Pacific
as
on defense,
haven't played
Vitality
this a great
on
deal, Mike,
attack.
they've
We got a
their
1-1
story
pistol
on
at the
this,
beginning,
they're
so
already history to it,
we'll see.
and,
They did get
I mean,
ecoed
they also got
also.
a close game
At the
against
moment,
HERETICS
it's
on
kind of
this.
been the
also
most
talk
sheriffs have
about
been
what's
winning
going on for
pistols,
Vitality
so
the last few weeks,
Pacific
how
4
much in
sheriffs.
terms
Let's
of
see if it continues.
preparation here. There's plenty of tape, sure, for Pacific, but what's going to be the focus
Trying to hide
there
for some
Vitality
util,
leading
whether
into
it was
the series?
Beta or a Prowler.
See a Pacific's side of things.
They have a
What's it
smoke for
looking
heaven. They got no
much
vision
better
block
versus
here.
Eternal Fire, CNET having
I mean,
a better
surely the
overall
sheriffs get a lot.
performance. Shaky map one for him
How
once more, though.
widespread do they go behind this
Vitality
wall?
here as 5. The playoff just revealed.
Jesus, Dark has
Both
annihilated both of them. I'm not sure that should happen
CNET
that
shuts down
easy.
Sayonara.
Felt a little fortunate in that because they looked.
That's kinda
prepared,
crazy.
and fortune
That is kinda
starts
crazy.
To fade as Valorante's made it over here in time, leaving it down to a 2v2. Durka trying to get active though.
New meta to be going
So I
double
guess the
sheriff.
shift coming
It's
in
been the
in
meta
a
since like
matter of time.
2023, really.
He's just turned.
There's the penny dropping. Takes a pause.
Oh my.
Waits for any follow-up. All good. Got him. So now Valorante lost. Noted towards ramp. Probably where they're going to train their eyes to. The double swing, I can imagine, on the mind
Just
of Vitality.
the body shots are big.
As they slowly clear back through. And Valorante can't be subtle about this anymore. He needs a kill.
Oh, that was close, man. Looking like Vitality every single half so far, having a good start.
A pistol to be posted, a laugh from Durka there, and almost a sigh of relief from Yampi. Able to close this one out.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. I mean, it's relatively faster from him. I'll give him that.
Trim the fat a little bit.
Last player standing.
It's unfortunate for Valorant. Like I said, the spacing really good between Durka and Yampi. I said Durky there.
What is their ship name?
Yes. I've just thought of the other one and I can't say it on air.
You need
It
to
was
write
the
it
other
down.
way around. I'll write it down and pass it to you.
I feel like you could maybe toy with that, but let's see. We've got classics. I'll read what you write, and we'll see where we go from that point.
How good is Reigns today? I mean, farmed
It
him.
is just a walk down middle.
He had a crazy
Classics
one
all
before.
aboard. MP trying to flee the scene of that frenzy work, and lets Durka dip in.
It's nice from Durka, doesn't
Gonna
stick
find
around.
CNED, and yeah, by all rights. I think you could say it.
I don't think I can.
I think you can. Say it.
No.
Well, I think you really...
Ooh, 7th
No.
chance there to change the subject. And
The worst thing is, these genuinely could be the rounds where someone goes nuts, because it's always happened to us.
Yep. It's just another clip in the making.
Just mine towards Lover's Rock. Well, so many recently.
Spike planted.
I can't
An
handle it today.
abundance of spoonerisms. Perfect.
Yeah.
To find Valorante here. Just 3 remaining for Pacific. Oh, Chronicle though. Caught, tagged and slowed here, trying to get onto the angle.
Help me, Durka.
Last player standing.
Yeah, I think you
Okay,
said
they got
I think
nothing
you're
for
safe,
this.
say
It's a
it.
little unlucky. 10 HP, 6 HP.
Cleaned up here. I need to delete that from my thoughts. In zone flawless. Vitality, round 2.
Yeah.
Good start.
Yep. No, I was just reading chat, just catching up for a second. Someone called you a
Has-
coward
Yes, I am.
and accused me of limit testing, which
These two, man.
One
brilliant.
enemy remains.
Good stuff, chat. Sometimes you're quite funny.
Has anyone figured it out yet? I need to know if anyone's figured it out.
Chat spam it, and I'll see if you got it right. I'm
What
pretty
did
sure
I
they
say
will.
the first time?
I'm not going to bail you out of it. If you want to send it and see if it's what you wrote down, we'll see. This one, though, does matter, right? We're into the more interesting rounds here with a little bit of punch still on the Vitality side. 2 rounds to the good, and a site somewhat
That's
taken.
a rough round right now for
Durka.
Pacific.
Durka running away with this space now. Going to be able to get right behind Heaven already. Luckily, Pacific looking to
Yeah, they all got it.
posture forwards. They all got it.
Yep.
Good. Very good. Chronicle now.
Very good.
So Scope trying to hold down the fort. Again, this wrap coming through. Nobody from Pacific.
It's
back
done,
through CT
bruh. It's a
here
done
already.
round.
Means there's gonna be a
Dude, why are they
missing
facing
on
so
both,
heavy?
though. Can't get the third.
It'd still be
Chronicle
done. What?
able to shut him down.
Dude, everyone else is
I thought
so
it was on
far
that
away. It
third,
took
and that would've
Pacific
been
so long to get here. I
absolutely
feel like the
wild.
spike's been down
Let's
for
get him back on.
ages.
After that, they've certainly looked a little more interested in things, but can they clear Chron in time? As that spike is ticking. And Cupid waiting, a
Last
shot in the
player
dark with a
standing.
reward.
One
But
enemy
time now, the
remaining.
biggest element to this. And Yampy has sewn it up.
Yeah, nicely done.
Bonus converted once more for Vitality. Pacific trailing by 3 here.
That was a slow
The investment
retake,
gonna come
man.
into question
I was
on the
watching a
side
couple of
Pacific, but
them on the
some
mini-map. They're clearing
upgrades in
everywhere
the
for a
form of
Lark that just doesn't exist.
Bucky and a couple of Sheriffs. Beautiful kills from Cena. Unfortunately, just
Yeah.
can't find this one quick enough. He got bombed down to 6 HP.
What else needs to happen for Vitality to make
Kills here from
playoffs?
Cupid, though.
They need
close enough here,
Eternal
but the inside
Fire
doesn't
to
really
beat Giant
matter
X.
too much.
I'm
There.
pretty sure.
Will just be the 2 upgraded pistols here, but Cena with a Bucky. It's over towards 8. We'll be testing the discipline here of Vitality. They do head his way, but it might just be
Doable.
Chronicle, if
favourites.
anyone.
They're definitely the favorites.
What?
I didn't hear the rhythm because I was talking. Was he? Was he?
No, I just made it up,
Oh,
actually.
okay.
I just thought it'd be funny.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Well, it's fine.
Triple stack up towards
Pistol
heaven here.
round again.
Yeah, well,
Pissed around.
Vitality looking way more diligent here.
They
They
save
start
enough money
to
to get an
split.
op if they want Cena to have an op next.
Could have their hands full,
Boise,
though.
thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Then Heretics are looking good. Yeah, man.
Late
They
start
are
invested
looking good.
here might just indicate that
I'm glad I got
the lighter stack
every week
here.
I get
Big
more
shot
and more
doesn't
confident with them.
Really land. Cupid tagged down to
We
27.
were on top of London pretty early,
Nice
and I'm
little
still
try for a
feeling
trap
good about
there.
it.
Don't mind it. Got to give something a go if you're going to be in these sort of rounds. Didn't really get what they wanted,
Cena get
however.
behind
I used to be an
Kron.
early believer.
Well, I think
Well.
Kron should spot him here. And oh, I know he scoped in.
Yeah, they look good, Bacon.
And
Standing.
Right, still
see that
found
made
him.
noise, yeah. So, by all rights, this is good stuff from Vitality. We'll be happy enough as long as Cupid doesn't pull off miracles. Cupid. Could you imagine?
I mean,
If he
12
kills the
seconds left.
planter with low HP and then gets out of there.
10 seconds left.
What's going on?
Ah.
What's going on?
Dude, there was
What
a
is
chance
it?
here, though. No, there was a definite
They
chance.
can't.
In
It is
zone flawless.
Of course it is.
Of
Number 4.
course it
I
is.
was hoping Cupid was going to be in a position.
Yeah, I was hoping that no
I
one's
saw
gonna
a
check and he
while,
just
right?
gets the planter and gets out of there.
Shut down the plant, but plenty of bodies to reinforce that.
Cloak of invisibility, just
Yes.
in full usage.
Cupid not very happy with that fumble.
No, that's
Have you seen the rumors about Penny getting
Zenith on
replaced by
operator now,
Jack?
though, just
Yeah.
one-off ultimate for him,
I find it a little odd
cycle.
considering how against they
Come
were
online
getting
for
Demon
Pacific,
1
but
when I
it's
felt like that was
fairly
just the
brutal.
obvious change.
We'll have to take a listen in here with
Either Jack's
Vitality.
incredible or something really went down in the last 2 weeks. I know that Jack guy has crazy stats, so maybe he's just incredible. Is he better than Demon 1 though? Maybe.
Just orb up and I will prowl out close.
Okay, that's good.
Dima, can you orb up?
Yes. I will smoke vents, bro.
Bring them down.
I smoke
It's
vents.
2 mid. Yeah, it's 1 vents, 1 male.
I TP on the box.
Good pick.
I have to drop door, boys.
Yeah.
He's incredible, then yeah, it's an
I
opportunity
just
for him.
keep walking.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
checking
in
the box.
prowler.
I didn't think Imi
Holding
was
top
like that, to be
Okay,
honest.
honest.
Very clear B, mate. Okay,
Let me just slide. Let me just slide. Wait.
I'm
Up,
go.
up, up.
2B. It's even better, guys. Can we
I don't
speed
have
up?
B,
Wait,
mate. I don't have B,
wait.
mate.
David, smoke the cross.
I
Yeah,
am
yeah.
smoking.
Guys, freeze.
Yeah, we
Slow
are
the round down. Okay, they have no util right now. They used Prowler.
Is
Open
rafters.
B, mate. Guys, I can paranoia you.
Wait, guys. We just execute with my ulti and their case ulti. I will ulti close default and rafters.
Good.
Nice.
Get more, get more.
Yes.
I don't see
Nothing.
rafters.
Okay.
Careful, B main not. Careful, B main not.
Face your fear.
One side and one CT.
30 seconds
Side.
left.
Nice. Yeah. Derke, watch out. Close CT.
He's city.
Nice, Derke.
Orbito. Viper was on me.
Yeah, come up with a plan.
1C
5v2.
heaven.
Yep.
City.
Nice, boys. Nice.
Enemy
Race.
remaining.
Derke, go for second ace of the day, please.
Yeah. Almost.
Nice try.
But he's baiting on race.
Well, at least I had a plan this time.
Maybe he is just like
Yeah,
you for real.
maybe
That's
he is.
crazy.
It's like, why is he baiting?
Seven's just desperate to save a gun. He's like, God, baiting.
Why is he baiting Cupid?
Gotta say though, Yampy feels like he's having to micromanage a lot here.
Who's
Yeah,
he
well,
baiting?
Like,
I'd
I-
say
it's probably a
a lot-
fix. I
Dude,
get,
that goes
but
to
it
chill
feels
out a
like he's
little bit,
having to
man.
be really
He's
active in
cracking me
this.
up. I don't mind this
yeah,
one
I
over
would
the other
count
one
Sam
though.
as
The
saying
other one
that
was
it
the other one
would
was actually
need,
rough.
with
This
what we've
one's
seen
pretty funny.
Previously, him to have a little more authority.
I think it's so
about
fine to
what he's
flame the
saying.
other team. To
I
flame
think
your
this is a
team,
crucial
I'm
example
okay with it in a
terms of-
VOD review mid
Something
game.
previously it maybe felt a little chaotic for Vitality to make some of these.
Yeah, the
Not
whole
the
Jack
mid-round
conversation with
decisions,
C9. I wonder if.
that sort of execution.
I mean, most
And here
coaches,
again, great insight.
it's very similar to
hopeful we get a
the
couple
in
more as well
VPAT men
throughout
thing, where
the
you
rest of the
believe
day.
you're getting an
Not to how
upgrade, so
long
it's like
we're
an
here, but
opportunity
will be a
risk.
Pacific
Or like
timeout
it's an
called here.
opportunity and you
And
have to
just on
take it
that
even
note,
if the
before we
player
kind of
hasn't
flip
done
the
anything
script and
wrong.
talk about Pacific in this scenario,
That could be
the
one of
fact
those
that Yampi started
situations
on
for
0 to
sure.
8 while having to do that
But again,
much
I
of
thought you would have just done
conversational
Demon
work
1 if that's
mid-round is
where
actually
your
really
brain was at.
impressive. Again, I think a lot of us can make assumptions about, you know, when we talk about
Voicey
like
again
Boaster's
in the
individual
YouTube.
impact
Thank you
or
so
performances
much.
sometimes where he's having to be really active in the calling
Jack has
front,
been incredible
how
in
it
tier
can
2
have that impact on just
NA.
grinding capabilities. The fact is that
Montreal
it's 0
switching
to 8
for
for Yampi here to
C9
that degree.
the Demon
I've
1
got to give him
pickup.
credit
I
in
mean,
those
they
small
could
moments.
have
However,
just gone for
Pacific
chamber
timeout
heavy.
coming in and they haven't got off the starting blocks. This is my concern, Mike.
Yeah, I think as well, to kind of summarize for Pacific here, it's going to be rough for them not to have kind of some level of comfort, because I think where they've been close on split, the score lines haven't necessarily been massively lopsided. They've had, you know, the chance to maybe convert a couple of scrappy rounds in terms of purchases and the whatnot. Here, it's this. I mean, this could be a closed account.
Plays initiator. And then Zephyr just goes flex, right?
Unfortunately, as much as I would have wanted Pacific to come here,
Not like the
win split
duelist is
again,
super hard
and
at the
really
moment. He
test
plays
vitality
Raze
at a time
before
where it's-
the other main
They're vulnerable.
duelist.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, they are.
can just play a
It would've been
Phoenix.
a lovely
You can literally get
callback.
away with Phoenix
Coincidental,
Raze
but
at the
that's what I
moment. You
would
can
have
play
wanted
both
to
of them.
see from this series
if
is
they
actually
wanted that.
Pacific test somebody once more, and again it allows us to probably scrutinize vitality a little better. Where this is a series you come in and you just think, look, guys, like,
Also could
don't
do
you
something.
worry, this is still gonna
I
look bad.
watch the C9
Well,
podcast
luckily
all
we
the
don't need
time.
any
It could
more
be something about
safety
comms.
stick
I think
casters,
they
so
were
I'm happy with you just the way you are.
at least indicating that
Coming back
Penny
into
was
this,
relatively
we have to
silent.
see what Pacific
Last
can
time they
actually
tried
do,
double
though.
duelist.
Fashioning some sort of purchase together.
I think it
the
just looks
judges
really
now,
weird
we've
because
got
they had such a good
couple of
week
ults to play with,
against
but they've
MIBL
been
this
just
week also.
behind the curve the entire time.
I'm out of here.
CNED, judge in hand.
Can't call them nepotism anymore,
No
though. I'll
commitment
say
to the
that
spike
much.
just yet, so this is a probe sent out between Yampi and Chronicle. That one's Crumpy, if you're wondering. 7. Here to try and hold down the 4. Satchel sent forwards, a chance to find the first, and Yampi will fall. That's it, Chronicle though, we'll find CNED.
How
And the
did he-
adjustment here, Judge, shut down.
Big Joel.
Yeah, and they feel weakness
Oh.
on his side corner
Okay,
ahead of the
he's a
curve.
solo one
And
around.
exploring
Ooh,
further.
look at this aim right now,
Brilliant
okay.
catch from Vitality, just understanding every aspect of what
This
they
is
wanted.
this is the
Starting
Vitality that we
stars aligning,
expected.
And when this works for Vitality, it looks good. And I know that I'm sat here wishing I saw the best of 7 like we saw at some of the starting games. Loved what he did, getting Ninja off those starting
You're
blocks.
top 4 in the group.
It's
Yeah,
been
if you're
quiet
4th in the
so
group,
far.
you start
And
in the
then
lower bracket.
Really, in
Yeah.
these rounds, there's not been much resistance.
Arente now will look for damage, but again, with the cushion of a 5-0 scoreline, it's not going to matter too
From
much.
the whispers on the streets,
Grand
like,
scheme of
that's
things.
just, yeah, just an
One off the
opportunity
pit,
pickup.
So sure, if you can find a kill, but
I wonder if in
what's
their
left
head
of
as
the
well, they were
kitty
like,
here
damn,
for
we should have just gone for
Pacific.
Demon 1 when we had that chance. If it happens again, like, we get another
gonna be
chance,
a
we'll do it.
purchase here. I mean, 7 does have a showstopper as well, so
Could be the roles that people are
chance
saying as
to
well, but I
make
feel
a
like
go
the
of
roles
things
would have made more sense with
round
Demon
7
1.
for sure, but
Double duelist chamber, but yeah.
much in the form of positives here for Pacific
He
to
must just be
really
a beast though, man. This Jack guy.
get behind.
No, that was after a timeout. You know,
Yeah,
this
I mean,
is
this
when
is the switch up here, and unfortunately, like I said, Vitality don't commit the spikes. They're so
Oof.
well equipped to deal with whatever
Oh man, his aim is so much to the left.
whatever goes on, something like that.
the judge
Not
giveth,
what you want to see. The judge
judge
giveth and
taketh.
taketh.
It took today. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, they got to get started, or this is just going to be a lockout, really, isn't it? Let's be real. They have a lot of tools to do it. Ults in hand. Show me something here.
I think as well, Vitality leading into this now that Pacific are going to be desperate to take the initiative at the start of these rounds. Again, Spike not committed. It's still in hand if maybe Profek and Chronicle can find a miracle. The other side of this, again, it's 3 members this time for Pacific. And a switch up here in terms of the early round, it will be the Prowler. Now, they're probably reading into this just being the 1 member being Chronicle, but
Spots
good
2
to show
more, though. They can
Profek
speed
there.
up on B.
They're still going to hunt for Chronicle now.
Yeah, they're trying to be heads up. Kron
Spikes here,
Well,
so they
passive
can't, and they call
corner.
back. Oh, it gets really
gonna
weird.
give away a little bit of the game, but going to force them further back. But still, 1-4
The good news
trade
is,
out.
relatively recently,
I'd take a
Vitality
chance
made a
here,
bit
maybe
of sound
for
over towards
footsteps
B.
to
They showed they had B control
close
and
this
they
off with
prowled
Pit,
it
but
into
it's
B
little-
site. So
too far away from this now and down to 36 HP.
They look paranoid about
It's pretty
heaven
nice though
and
from
everything
Keeper.
else. I don't know where
I feel
they
like,
think
I
the
mean,
gaps
they've read
come
this
from. Maybe
incredibly well. What
defense.
happened here? Did they hear some footsteps or something?
Mail, but that would have been bold if somebody had slipped through.
It would have been God timing, but paranoia at an
Yeah, I
all-time
mean,
high.
Keeper
This is going to be incredibly
realised
hard
it
for
early.
Pacific, though. They are in the right place.
30 seconds
It's a
left.
little
This
rough
is,
for
a decent
Valorant
deal
to
of
not
silver
hold the
lining, but no
angle
one able to deny
to
that
spot
the
them
plant's
going
gonna go
sight.
down.
No.
Dropping spike.
Obviously, the spike being passed across the Sayonara here will give him the showstopper.
Yeah, and they
So
can
the
just
paint shell
delay
as well.
so
Valorant
long
take
with this
36
Razor.
HP now to challenge Chronicle, and he won't win out.
No, Kron able to kind of shift up with the rest of the side, taking very little to no damage. This time, though, shot to the back of the brain will do it. Almost an overkill there from the
Trying to make
showstopper.
sure Ninja was down.
Yeah, Cupid and CNED, Judge and a Guardian. CNED, is it going to work better for you, perhaps, this time?
But they are both
Yeah?
pretty close by an elbow.
Big slide.
Last player
no.
standing.
No, it's not.
Well, Cupid, you can put on a bit of a frag movie if you manage to get the last one. You still have a little bit of time, but
A little bit
Sayonara
of time.
gonna have to keep his composure here. He's off the spike. You don't need to go too wild, but he's gonna get the job done.
Yeah,
Vitality
rough, man.
keep a clean slate here. 7-0, and it feels like we've never said those words.
No, certainly in control of
Yeah,
this
normally
one.
their
Like
split
as
looks
well,
alright
shut
as
down the
well.
first
They've
here,
just
but
been getting wrecked, man.
well invested, or reinforced, I should say, on the side of Pacific. Unfortunately, it's
Enemy
just not
remaining.
enough.
Nice, Saya.
Toying with the time a little
And they
bit
kind
here,
of mess up
Pacific.
as well,
They
though.
said that ult cycle
The
looked pretty
double
healthy
heaven
early
and
on.
not spotting
We're now
this
in round
angle.
8, everything available
I
here
think the wall might have covered it anyway,
to
but
try and make a stand. Yes, in the home stretch of this first half of Vitality. With the pit.
force them down to an eco,
Cover
and
mid at the start
now
of the
we start
round.
using our
Only a
insta
Bulldog,
ults.
so he can still be overwhelmed in there. Very easily.
7-0,
if
they're
Vitality
getting a little
want to feed
desperate.
into that. Sayonara will punish here off the set piece from the paint shell. CNED just
What are you up to?
bold attempt maybe to just get this one, rip the band-aid off and get this one out of the way.
What are you up
Now
to?
when you got a pit, you probably want to slow things down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
don't-
good question.
I feel like
that
he's
is
lost his
just-
head a bit
yeah,
there,
a
if
little
I'm
bit of
honest.
frustration maybe, but
Unless the smoke
obviously a
happened
set piece
afterwards.
around the paint shell and
Yeah.
trying to get something done. Unfortunately, it'll now put Cupid in a position where he's got a bit of company.
See,
towards the
Ned?
A site.
He's had like
Valorant
what,
has given up a bit in
3
mid now.
back-to-back rounds, pretty rough. But the original setup is
Those two
is
upgraded
bad for
pistols
Pacific,
here to
from
try and make
Pacific.
something work, and it's, I was going to say hero rifle, but it is only a Bulldog.
Yeah.
Cupid will get his hands on a better rifle.
It just feels like we're clutching at straws here. Seems like a very one-sided
Spike
affair
planted.
because it is. Pacific yet to
Oh,
really
Vitality will take
do
that.
much of note.
They got
It's
the,
caught our eye. Finding it hard to
the
pin
Viper
down
roll out of
Vitality
them.
to win out in some of these fights. And,
JV
all
Gaming,
that
thanks so much for the tier 1, man.
bravado
Appreciate the 9 months.
and, I guess good comms. the
Starting to look like
momentum,
a pretty
everything from
fast
map
day in
one
an
is- It'd be
EMEA.
out the window by now.
Absolutely.
Right there.
Just feel a little heartbreaking to see maybe Pacific just fizzle out here on split. So when they've obviously put very high in terms of their map pool and their overall approach here to stage 1. Now to Cupid once more, just to hold on to the rifle, and again another one. They're going to come out. Unfortunately, at
Good
a
news
loss.
is they got 4 more ults
Vitality
to
number 8 posted
get
here.
around, but
Almost hitting cruise control.
Yeah.
Pacific have to invest some of these ultimates here. We've seen them try to take the initiative. The execution's not landed, but certainly now, if you want to make a play of things, maybe CNED just doesn't think there's many more behind this.
do you
but
think you would belong to the top
once again,
50%
maybe
or
the
top?
element of surprise.
Wait, do you think you would
challenges
belong
scope
in the
where-
Yeah.
top 50% or the bottom 50% of
The
coaches
Horn
currently?
maybe did a bit more. It just, yeah, as I said, like it just.
I've
felt
got a bit of an ego,
kind of to
man.
its piece, yeah,
I'm
to
pretty sure I'd
pieces,
be in
so-
the top
Yeah, I
50
mean,
at least. I would
Pacific doing
hope.
the Vitality now,
Otherwise, I
both
would
timeouts
worry
used
what I've
by
done with my life.
I can't
round
call it
9.
that. You can't call the double timeout.
You're saying if I go back to
Vitality.
coaching now, would I be in the top
You reckon?
50% of teams? I
With
guess
his
is
mood
the
racing up,
is the
Jesus,
question.
I love that.
I would hope I would be in the top
Do you wanna do the
5%
post-game
personally.
interview with him?
Otherwise, I failed.
Which one, the sponsored one they do, or
You do like Magnum.
the most deafening of silences?
The problem is there's
In the
not like a
studio
crowd
today?
here.
No.
I feel unaccountable for what I'm saying.
Your crowd work today has been lacking from us, that's for sure. What's not been lacking though is Vitality's
Attack
Yes.
defaults?
ability
Yeah, I
to
can give you that,
stabilize
Bacon.
here on
I
split.
mean,
I'll
that's
bring us
fair.
back on track.
You've been trying.
8 rounds, nothing for Pacific. again, here's the time you have to see something. Again, an 8-4, something that's going to haunt Vitality from last week.
This meta, I would love this meta at the moment. This is a perfect meta for me. There's other metas that I wouldn't have been great at, but this meta would be really good for me.
Week 5.
The Sky meta would probably be my worst one, I would say.
But it's definitely
I would farm this one, yeah, I think so too, Bacon.
Set up here to post a
Out of all of the years of Valorant, I think this is the best meta for me.
Durka not committing
Didn't
to
like
that.
it.
Yeah, early on. Not sure if that was dependent on anything else happening.
Fast set strats,
I think they were close enough to potentially
shotgun based,
there, and now with the
gun abusing based,
you've got to
double duelist.
put together at least 2 players trying to re-clear ramp control. And remember last time they tried to dig deeper on towards Kron, and where's the trade? Durka just
was
left him
thinking
alone.
about going back towards sewers, but he will finally respond onto Ninja. And Spike
a bit closer than
Spike committed. Well, sorry, not committed just yet. Still Yampy guarding the B main push out. CNED on an operator now, but sitting at 3 and 8, he's had a rough first half.
You can't say rough to me like that. The mood I'm in.
2023 meta? Yeah, that would have been my worst, no doubt.
When
Maybe I'll be bottom 50 there, who knows?
Could we get the stat man on the case?
I don't think, has he barked this year?
I don't know if the Vitality jersey has removed the dog in him. You know? I'm concerned.
You can do that.
30 seconds left.
I've got to be like Apex. Apex would bark.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's really cool.
But yeah, we've had so
Dude, they've run out of ideas, man. What is Pansy talking about?
Range. CNED's under scrutiny, to say the least. He's not
15
having a great
seconds,
time.
brother.
Valorant is trying to keep the rest of the side safe, so at least catch the cross in.
The Spike needs to start crossing in.
8 seconds, actually. There's a chance you could make...
Make a stand? Was that where you're going with that?
Yeah.
Of course, it's just Cooper once more, and Profek here to greet him.
Oh man, they got to use some of these ults though.
And Vitality just going through the motions here on split. 9 on the board. Still some ultimates to invest here, but
Liquid's coaches are so good, man. You would never get rid of them.
Just relying on that loss bonus that unfortunately doesn't get.
What Liquid does every year with their roster is a madness. They've arguably got some of the best coaches in the game.
Nightfall here. 7, unfortunately, again. We talked about him having an explosive start in EMEA. Just kind of lost that kind of fire we saw in the server a few times, and another example here where he's just unable to have impact. Vitality, the relative amount of freedom early on in these rounds on the attacking side. Our first real posture forward on a bye round, at least for Pacific into B main.
Is he going to pop his Razor? He's tempted.
Flipped back over towards A.
All right, just going to try and post up towards main, but you can see what they have to deal with. It's systematic at this point. Durka
surely the bait
takes away
has
7,
to
who's
be
trying
a
to keep
thing.
some of that B main pressure.
Like, why are we not
higher,
playing around the Razor? The bait has to be the thing,
well,
right? Surely the Astra's
critical,
playing more aggro.
7 in this situation where Vitality are again looking a lot cleaner. As a duelist, what can you really do? No. Just handle.
Why is there no crowd in EMEA in Americas? Different reasons. EMEA is a money-saving thing, I'm pretty sure. And Americas is just because LCS was on. League of Legends was on, so they're in a different studio.
Okay, this is the first time we've seen Resistance in what could have been...
second player here, though, and he's on a Guardian.
Okay, but come on, CNED. Roll back the years. See if they can get out of this death funnel. Oh. I mean, it's an initial tag and he falls back. Maybe he's trying to play his life, which is probably the fair shout. Does avoid the C's and just misses it for the second time of asking. Late rounds coming out from Vitality, but no further threats to be found on the site itself.
Do they really do late hit, though? Like, they late hit all the time. It never feels like crazy convincing. They don't mind letting... Oops. Don't mind letting the... clock run down. Dude, that Omen will wreck him.
Unfortunately, in a pretty tricky position here to get onto the initial tap here.
Oh man, yeah, completely.
Yeah, it's
allowed
rough to
play
watch
that
right now.
Sayonara. Again, that
Running
time on the
rampant on this
TP.
round, yeah.
It's nice to see him getting a little bit of freedom to play out a bit, because again, I question this guy is he living up to the reputation he was given at the start of kind of coming into Tier 1?
I think
But
it's
we
fair
haven't
to say
seen it.
no.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fair to say no.
Yeah.
Again, not massively overhyped, but again, everybody kind of, yeah, that's brutal, by the way, seeing it from
Yeah,
keeper's
it's
perspective.
rough.
But again, somebody that a lot of people were excited to see.
Yeah.
Certainly here, able to at least stretch his legs a little bit.
It's nice seeing more of him. Like, what can he bring as, you know, a secondary player like this?
Where are you?
So far, ticking the box.
Mark 2.
They're here.
Maybe not too telling in terms of Vitality adjusting early on to put a second player behind Chronicle, but in a round where you can't really
There.
do much about it, it's Sheriff's in hand. These ultimates just become almost a lingering thought here for Pacific. Double digits for Vitality. At this point now, I mean, you shift the objective, just avoid being swept here on map 2.
They're just going to pop their ults in
Round
the
11
eco.
going to be tough, but
Maybe
you're
if they get a
basically
kill.
staring down the 12-0 half. Again, you look at what's potentially on the cards around 12. Durka's ultimate being the one missing, but a pit and a showstopper here. Very influential.
Toxin screen down.
It just feels like there's been no one to give him a spark, Mike. It just feels like there's no individual's been able to make that,
Like I said,
that gap up.
Earlier on, that was kind of people like Seven, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
They were-
Valorant in
yeah.
there too. A lot of names you could throw into that list, but it's just been quite absent
30
here,
seconds left.
flatlining
Like that from
throughout.
him.
Right place, but not with
Didn't
the right
commit
weapons.
because of his ult,
Durka
didn't want to
going
give him a
hunting.
gun. Like, they just know if they play
Controlling that
normal,
city
they're going to
side
win.
draws a lot of the attention, Seven.
Nearly posted that over the top.
Jesus.
He's fancying it. Well, there we go. We've got a kill. It took a lot to get there.
Yeah.
Can you get 4 more?
That's a gun.
Got the rifle. We needed someone to be
putting
an
that in, are we
instigator.
now
Is
putting
it
the fade
Seven
out
to
in?
start this off? Well, we certainly won't follow it. As Vitality have had
enemy
enough.
remaining.
No
Oh,
more
it's been some
problems,
bad
no
ult
more
usage
threats.
from
As
Pacific,
Keeper
man.
with a Sheriff has
Pretty
to
much
go
all of their
1v3.
ults have been into eco rounds,
A number of
and then
times seeing
they just haven't
last
been
man
getting
standing
kills.
This
So
one even
there hasn't
harder.
been many opportunities to use
Really
ults
to
anywhere
justify
else.
finding anything. It'll be Vitality.
But I
up
feel like their
to
setup
11.
sometimes when they have the ults are just a little off
Brutal,
as well.
brutal
Round in the half.
first round battering here for Pacific.
One enemy
And
remaining.
again, at
Would
this point,
a
like I said,
double
you shift the
duelist
objective
meta
now, like,
remain after Neon
get
maps?
around,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
It would.
By hook or by
Neon
crook.
would just get
the
replaced by a
worst
different
for them
duelist. It would shift over slightly.
13-0'd in week
Some people
5
go
of
for
Split,
double
where they've
initiator,
shown,
but majority of
I mean,
comps would just be double
arguably the most
duelist.
promise
It would be a
across the map
Phoenix
all
plus
tournament.
one,
Again, not to come back to the same point.
and then
It's
it's
what they
either
talked up,
Raze
what they
or
felt most
Jet,
comfortable about.
most likely.
Yeah, and well, as we run out of things
Probably
to say,
more
hopefully
Jet than-
for
well,
Vitality,
there's a lot of good
they
Raze
have a
maps right
little
now.
More, but it's pacey from the very start.
But Phoenix pick rate would just replace Neon's pick rate. But then you have to have someone that has to send it free chokes.
Try to use C-Snade in mid.
Pushing B.
Nah, I don't think so, Bacon. I think people would lean on Jet.
Wait.
We still have B, guys.
Yeah, it's fine, even better. I just need to go 3 mid, okay?
And I have op. I want to search.
Timo, if they don't push you on A, we're just gonna come A
They
split.
have B main now.
Yeah.
Mid.
I'll move you.
Uh-huh.
do you
I will
want to-
prowler.
And someone prowler and I pick. Prowler. and
Prowler. Don't smoke anything, David.
I think-
I'm holding vent.
It's
Chill.
fine.
I
I
have your
think
vent.
Sai can pick
Oh.
male.
Okay, wait. Hold my vent.
Yes.
I'm holding that.
Let's
Wait,
pick
wait,
the
Just,
pick
Just wait.
I'm checking.
Don't throw
Find
it.
you.
Fucking don't do anything.
I'm holding now. We're just gonna finish. We're gonna poke B heaven, but
Hold B main push. He's right side.
He saw you
He
though.
saw me, I think. Yeah.
It's
Fade
even
was
better.
right side. You can
Guys,
pick
let's-
left side.
I need
yeah,
to-
I will
to
prowler.
take
Guys,
back my
comms.
gun.
Just finish, go A split. Just go A split, okay?
Yeah, but I need to take back my gun.
David, you can smoke the cross on. It's fade. He's the one with the ulti,
Guys,
boys.
he will be really late. David,
Yes.
start going already.
Yeah.
Guys, come vents.
Coming. I'm just full running.
Stars on them and they're preparing for
30
this.
seconds
Yeah,
left.
it's fine. But fade is towards B, so they have no ulti here.
I stepped.
One
They
roll
are
in,
still
yeah,
in
yeah,
our-
yeah. Yeah. Guys,
I
run
don't
B
know,
heaven,
that's
run B
fine,
heaven, run B heaven.
I
You have
don't- no,
time,
no
you have
drop.
time. You have time to run B heaven.
Holy, the
Let's
cancel
go.
at 20
Yeah, yeah,
seconds.
just come.
Well, yeah, no one was on side, boys. Be careful,
I
be
nade.
stuck now.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, backside.
New box, new box, new box.
New box. I have
Player
it.
standing.
I don't know where Viper is, bro.
Yeah, revealing.
Sound.
Player standing.
They might win this.
I don't know what I've just seen or heard, but it is down to a 1v1. Yampi on 27. VALORANT with every opportunity to try.
Holy, how do they win that?
Bloody
12.
hell.
There's a
They
chance
got
for
away
it.
with that one.
There's a
I will be
chance for the
honest, again,
13-0.
The information was kind of semi-accurate, but the timing's way off here.
That was,
God, as if the two
only
on
the
site
break,
only got
so,
one
you know,
each.
again, before we come back for the second half, let's see how good you lot are
Enemy
at trivia.
remaining.
I know it says 12-0, Michael, but I don't feel that.
God, and your own map pick, maybe getting 13-0 is rough.
I mean,
Sorry,
what are
the
you
last
going to
round.
need? What are you going to need?
Not the last round.
0.26, man.
That's just fine. Are you on the
Yeah,
payroll?
yeah, be just chill, guys.
Just chill,
Let's
got
go to
it.
heaven now. Oh, no,
Cancel,
cancel
B.
B. I was waiting for a Melons call at some point in the
Mate,
comms.
don't.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's a
Terrifying.
thin line.
And Profek, though. I mean, it's just compounding
Dude,
seeing
they saw that the
He's
tether hit
had
onto a lot as
shocker
well.
of
I
a
feel
map, and,
like
well, you're seeing it not get any better, sadly.
this
so
is
at
it.
12-0, it has to be flawless from Pacific.
Toxins going up.
It's not started that way.
CNED dropped early here. We need a Vitality pistol to seal the deal here on Split.
Really bold,
Profit going
man.
forwards,
That's
actually
really
gets ahead
bold.
of Ninja, who will punish.
Hey, okay.
Wait, I mean, what's he doing
Proactivity,
there?
Curiosity.
Trying to end it on his own.
And nobody else holding down the site here, but two players positioned to greet. Maybe somebody slipping into CT. As elsewhere already, Durka making moves.
12-0 push. Yeah, it
to
really
come
is.
through now. Some question marks still in terms of maybe somebody lurking behind us on the side of Pacific.
I'll find you.
Oops. Nice little reveal there, but VALORANT unable to shut down on the kill, and Sayonara's got things started towards 7. Good
Well,
follow-up.
does it matter?
Starting to look a little bit worrying
Cupid's
now.
gonna
As
have to
Cupid's
kill a lot.
considering Durka's approach, but now denied. Durka looks to wait if anyone dares challenge on the drop, and it's job
Dude, they got
done at this
13-0.
point. Vitality in
They
the
got
blink of an eye.
13-0 on their
Get us
map
out of here.
pick. That
And,
is
again,
rough,
it's
bro.
Probably the nature that you'd want
Probably
to
gotta
see
stop picking this map
Vitality win
now.
a map here. Like I said, it's
Not that
heartbreaking
they have a
see
chance to.
Pacific
We don't see
have
him
this
until
crop up in week
Yeah.
5,
2
but
months' time.
Vitality
I
certainly
think it is.
a sigh of relief and first objective for them in terms of bigger picture here